everybody. I slept like a baby. It rained and rained and rained, and I slept so good through it. I feel that sunlight coming through. I gotta pee. And this is day number 3. This is pack up and move to a new location day. This is what this is. Yeah. Just gotta decide where I'm gonna go next. There's a whole rock field up there. Rock garden. I forget what Keith called it, but up there. And part of me wants to go down this hill and go next to the body of water and pitch a camp down there too. So I can look out my door and look at the lake. The sun rises and sun sets off of. I don't know which one to do more. Going to the rock field would be easier as far as leaving, because I don't have to come up that hill with all that gear, but down there at the lake, getting down there with all my gear is going to be fine, because it's downhill. Getting back out of there with all that gear is going to be a nightmare. All right, folks, well, I'm going to wake up, do the whole coffee, and I'll bring you back once my coffee's made and ready. Yeah, that's how we're going to do that. Holla at your boy. I can't get my hand out. That's a W. Here's a W. Holla at your boy. Peace. Past 2 days have been good. Nice and relaxing. Well, folks, I'm going to enjoy my coffee and sit here and ponder on where I'm going to go next for the next camp spot. I'm not even going to lie. I even thought about setting up where Keith is set up and create my front door to look down the ravine like he did. That'd be a beautiful view to wake up, but still the same camp spot. Who knows? I'm going to eat my breakfast and drink my coffee, and I'm going to figure it out. And we'll bring you all back once I figure it out what I'm doing today. All right, everybody. I think I'm gonna go ahead and break down. I think I'm gonna go to the rock field and not down the hill. I think I'll go down the hill and camp along the reservoir there sometime with Owl Hunter when I come back, and we just backpack in with just our hammocks and stuff like that. Just for ease for the next location change, so I don't have to bring all that stuff back up the hill. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all broke down, and then we're gonna go to the rock field that Keith showed me the first day I was here. Again, we're on day number 3. So let's see if I can do what the girls do. 1, 2, 3. Really don't want to break all this down. Well, you know, it finally worked. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I could even put my boots on my feet. Not only did it pack my whole camp up for me, I went out from my camp shoes to my boots. This is awesome. All right, folks. I'm gonna get this all loaded up on me. Luckily, my cooler has wheels, so I'll pile some of it, and if need be, if I gotta hide somewhere over there somewhere, make 2 trips to get it all, do what I gotta do. So I'm gonna get this all loaded up and start heading over towards the what do you call that? The rock field, I forget what Keith called it, but that's where I'm heading next. So let's go ahead and get this done. What's up, everybody? So it's almost the end of the day already. It's getting to be like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I've only got maybe an hour 20 minutes of daylight left. It took most of the day to get over here. Then once I got over here, it took a while to get my camp set up, and then I had to carry over all this stone from about 50 yards away because I'm down in the pine trees, and there's this pine bedding everywhere, and this shit will go up faster than shit if you're not careful. But I wanted to be in here in the cover of the trees because of the potential rain I'm going to have Wednesday. So it's taking a while. Today's been a lot of work. Tomorrow I guess I go get to play, but today's just been nothing but work. The biggest part of the day was the hike over here with all that gear. I don't know what made me think to carry that much gear with me to go camping. You would think I was taking the whole family with me. It's wet. But I don't even really have firewood gathered up for night, but there's so much wood down everywhere that it shouldn't be a problem. Just trying to get a fire going so I can relax. Eat / dinner, breakfast, not breakfast, but dinner / lunch, because I really didn't get a lunch today. So there's camp. Get the fire pit over there on the rock, against the big rock. We got the teepee underneath a big tarp to help protect. And that's camp, folks. All right, so I'm gonna relax for a couple minutes, drink me a Mountain Dew, and then gather up some wood. I'll be back with y'all in a couple minutes. All right, folks, I got camp set up. I really don't have firewood gathered up, but there's so much of it laying right here, all around. I'm not honestly too concerned about it. I can get it with a headlamp throughout the night. I don't foresee staying up real late tonight anyways, because I am flat tired. It took me all day to get over here and get set up, basically. Note to self, don't take that much gear ever again unless you're car camping. Like, for real. That was stupid. And here's the sad part. I gotta carry it all back. That's all right. I found another spot on my hike over here that I'm gonna camp out. It's on the way back to where Mama Bear will pick me up Saturday sometime. So I'll change locations one more times. So I'll be here tonight, which is Monday night. I'll be in this location Tuesday night. Wednesday's supposed to be another rain day, so I'll probably just stay right here unless something happens the next 2 nights that makes me want to move. But most likely I'll stay here, and then I'll change locations one more time and put myself closer where Mom is going to pick me up, and then I'll have 3 camping locations. And by the way, I'm doing this because anybody that knows they had these cans, it's cold. So I'm just trying to warm it up. Don't do this at home. And if you do it, don't walk away from it. Stay right there with it. All I'm doing is trying to warm the can up, okay? So the fuel will work, because this is how I'm cooking dinner. I should cook dinner on the fire. Save my fuel. The fire feels good though. Yeah, my camera died during setup of camp here. I didn't even know it died, so I set up camp. I built the fire ring, built the fire, and then realized it died. Did all that work, all this work, and have no idea where it cut off at yet until I go edit everything. So I think it is what it is, right? Alex and Carrie, thank you. The Mountain Dews has been awesome on this trip so far. Absolutely amazing. Oh, they taste so good. Yeah, I like Dew at home, but Dew out here in the woods, I know, I'm stupid, but it tastes so much better. All right, let's get dinner going here, folks. Enough talking, time to cook. Batch of Diddy more beef stew. This is going to taste so good. Oh God, it's so good. All right, folks, I got dinner done. It was excellent. I'm still a little hungry, I ain't gonna lie, but I've got snack food in there to munch on throughout the night. I am flat tired. It's almost dark. I'm gonna lay right here, sit right here by this fire and just relax. Drink a couple Mountain Dews, listen to some music, and then call it a night early. I pray won't be up too much longer myself. Once it gets pitch black, I'm probably gonna go to bed. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here with y'all. Yeah, and we'll explore this area tomorrow because we're gonna be here all day. So we'll check it out by the river and then the rocks over there as well. So we'll do all that tomorrow because I don't have to break down and haul stuff anywhere and all that good jazz. So holla at your boy. I'm going to bed. See y'all tomorrow for day number 4. All right, everybody, I'm just sitting here by the fire, relaxing. I turned my phone on to check in with my wife and seeing I had a message from my brother up in New York. He said, call him, and he said to start recording. So Kyle, go ahead, bro. What's it you got to tell everybody?
So, you know that I'm tying the knot, right? You know I'm coming off the market for good.
Yeah.
I need you to do me a favor. I need you to be one of my groomsmen, one of my beardsmen, if you would.
Of course I will, bro.
So that's all I needed, brother.
When's the official date?
May 4th, 2024.
Yep.
May the 4th be with you.
Gotcha.
Now, I just want to be clear. We're not doing the bachelor party in like a strip club or anything like that. I want to plan my own bachelor party. I'm thinking a motorcycle ride, which I've already got you covered on that aspect. No, you ain't got wheels right now. Thinking a motorcycle ride and a camping trip. Not your kind of camping trip, my kind of camping trip.
Your kind of camping trip?
Yeah, like a cabin, an actual bed.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
All right, brother. That's all I needed from you. I'll let you get back to your wilderness.
All right, bro.
All right, later.
Later, brother. Well, there you have it, folks. My brother from another mother is getting married. He lives up in New York. We normally go up to New York every other year, and every other year they come here. He's officially getting married for real this time to the chick he's been with forever, Kayla. Well, congratulations, you two. Absolutely, brother. I be your bearded groomsman. I'm good with that. Folks, I'm just chilling by the fire. There ain't a whole lot going on. It's too dark to film anything. There you go. Look at that fire. It's going good now. Went up there and got some hardwoods and cut them up and threw them in there so it'd burn a little longer. And I've got some stacked up on top of the rocks over here, drying out if there's any moisture left in them. I ain't gonna be up too late though, I can tell you that now. It's inside the pine forest. Well, actually the whole inside here in the pine part of the forest where I'm actually camped at, it's dark. It's dark. But out up there in the rock field, it's not as dark, but there ain't as many trees up there. It's kind of why I wanted to come in here for the cover from the wind. I was gonna set up there, but when I stopped to take my break, when I was bringing everything over, where I was going to camp at, is just the wind. It was coming from every direction. I dealt with that last night. I didn't want to deal with it. I wanted some protection today. So I just left my gear up there and walked down here and found this. I'm like, yep, this is going to be it. I actually found a spot in between me and where my gear was left. But there was no good spot to, if I had my hammock, it'd be a different story. I'd be up there in the rock field, just at the edge of it, at the edge of the pine forest and the rock field there, because there's a big gigantic rock. Would have been perfect to build a fire up against. No pine bristles everywhere and all that. Yeah, there was no place to set up my tent where I could be flat. It was all a bunch of uneven rocks and everything else. So I walked down in here and found this nice soft padded or whatever. The unfortunate part is down here in a pine bed, so I had to, none of these rocks are down here. Only rocks are down here is the big, bigger size ones. You need a crane to lift up. So I had to carry a bunch of rocks down here and build me a fire bed underneath, like 2 or 3 layers deep, and then build some walls up to make sure I don't set this pine forest on fire. Well, that's cool. I'm glad he called. I just so happened he was lucky I got his message. And I was able to call him back. So that's cool. That's real cool. All right, folks. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy by the fire and do my physical. I'll holler at your boy. I'll holler at your boy. Holler at your boy. We'll check in. I probably, unless something happens, this is it for me tonight. I ain't doing nothing else. I'm going to shut the camera down, and I'll see you guys bright and early in the morning. It's been a long day. I'm just going to sit here and relax. Peace. Good morning, everybody. How everybody doing? Doing pretty good. Got pretty daggone cold last night. I ended up sitting up by this fire to probably about 1 o'clock in the morning. I ended up not going to bed early like I originally planned. I stayed up pretty daggone late. I ain't gonna lie either. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. So I kind of slept in a little bit too. Like I was warm, rolled up in that bubble. Yep. I can't even talk. That ball of cocoon of warmth. I didn't get cold, but until I went to bed, every time I walked away from this fire, it was freezing. Owl hunter, when you see this, honey, Pop-Tarts dunking into my hazelnut coffee, girl, I can't tell you this enough how good and how right you were. I don't know if it's the other Pop-Tarts would be the same way, but I know brown sugar and cinnamon Pop-Tarts, brown sugar and cinnamon frosted Pop-Tarts with hazelnut coffee. Really good. Well, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the fire, enjoy my coffee and my breakfast. Once I got my coffee and breakfast done, we're gonna load up a bag full of all the empty water bottles I've been using to make coffee and noodles or whatever, right? And we're also gonna take my dishes and we're gonna go down here to the creek and give everything a good rinse out. Creek, river, whatever it is, just down at the bottom of the hill. So I'll bring you all back for that. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy breakfast. Crows down there raising hell. I did hear a hoot owl last night. One. It was way off. I made it out, but it wasn't close. You know what I mean? It was way over there. I didn't hear any coyotes though. I didn't hear any howling, anything last night. Just hoot owl. Those crows are going nuts. Either way, I'm ambling. I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast. Here's the water, folks. Had to put my thing back on my head. My ears were getting cold. Look at that behind me, that rock outcrop. finding so many spots to camp. I kind of wish I'd have brought my hammock on this trip instead of my hot tent. Brought my hot tent because I had full attention using that hot stove in the hot tent the whole time because of the colder weather. Till the hot stove fell apart on me and it's no longer safe to use inside the hot tent, so I can only use it as like an outdoor stove until I can get home and get it fixed. It's a junk hot stove. So I hear the water down here. So beautiful out here, folks. Absolutely beautiful. Sitting up on this little rock peaks here. Below me there is the waterfall. That's upstream. And that's downstream. This is where I'm going to get my water from. It's been beautiful. I'm going to sit here and enjoy the sounds of Mother Nature for a little bit, and then we're going to head up to the rock field probably. But it's absolutely beautiful down here. I'm loving this trip. Peace. Just out playing in the rock field. Here shortly, I'm going to stop playing and start hunting for wood. I brought my saw with me just in case I needed it. Look at that big beast. Looks like the tallest one to climb. The ones we walk through are not as tall. This big dog looks a monster. Ha, we're climbing it. We are straight up climbing it, folks. Oh. All right, everybody. It's been an awesome day. I'm probably not going to eat dinner until way later tonight, but I'm going to probably go ahead and cut this episode off right here. So I want to give a big shout out to my Patreon supporters, Matthew B, Stephen R, and Mark K. Also, Alex and Carrie, thank you very much for the Cash App donation, which has funded my Mountain Dews. This is end of day number 4 in the National Forest. All the important links to our channel are all of our social medias, our Patreon link if you want to join our 3 Patreon supporters. If you want to buy me a camp meal or a Mountain Dew, my Cash App and PayPal, all those links are below in the description. Check them out. Last I checked, we were at 503 subscribers? I think, right? Or is it 504? I think it's 503 subscribers. So thank you everybody that's been tuning in, supporting the channel. I greatly appreciate that very much. I'm just going to sit here by the fire the rest of the night, folks, and relax. Whenever I do get hungry, I'll cook, but that's going to be it for me, guys. Tomorrow, which will be day number 5, is looking like I'll wake up to rain. It looks like it's going to rain until about 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So tomorrow's just going to be a rain day. So it's going to be another day hanging out underneath the tarp or whatever. After tomorrow's rain day, the next day, as long as the weather moves off, we're going to be moving to our 3rd location that we're going to be using while we're out here, which also may be our final location. I'm not quite sure yet. All right, folks. I guess for me, I'll talk to you tomorrow, but for y'all, it'll be next week. So, holla at your boy. Until next time, you already know how we do it.